Hey there, I'm Benjamin from Loves Data, and in this video you'll learn how to track button clicks on your Wix website into Google Analytics 4 GA4 using Google Tag Manager. We'll walk through the exact steps to track clicks on a button. For example, your Contact Us button, Buy Now, or any other clickable element on your website. Before we jump in, if you haven't set up Google Tag Manager on your Wix website yet, I recommend watching my tutorial covering the steps to get everything up and running. I've included a link to that video in the description below this video. Let's jump in and get started. First, let's head to Google Tag Manager. I've already added a tag to this container, so we're sending data to Google Analytics. To see this, let's navigate to Tags. We can see there's a Google tag that's sending data to GA4. If you don't already have this tag, again, you can find a link to my dedicated tutorial in the description below. So now we just need to create a new tag for button clicks. But before we do that, let's figure out how to identify the button we want to track. Let's open a new tab. And let's open our Wix website. Now let's find the button we want to track. On my demo website, I want to know when people click on the View Deals button. So let's right-click the button and choose Inspect. This opens Developer Tools, and we can see the HTML for our button. We want to look for something unique. This could be an ID, a class, or the button text. In my case, I can see the button is an anchor, and this anchor includes a class of Wix UI-button, so we're going to use this. Okay, now let's head back to Google Tag Manager. And let's navigate to Variables. And make sure Click Classes is enabled. If you found an ID or button text to identify the button on your Wix website, then make sure Click ID or Click Text is enabled. If they're not listed under built-in variables, click Configure on the top right corner. And you can then enable them here. I'm going to ensure Click Classes and Click Text are enabled. Next, let's create a new trigger to detect the button click. To do this, let's navigate to Triggers. And let's click New. Let's name the trigger Click Deal Button. And let's select Trigger Configuration. Now let's select just links as the trigger type. And let's select some link clicks. Now we need to define our condition. For the button I want to track, I'm going to choose Click Classes. Then Contains. And I'm going to enter Wix UI-button, all lowercase. If your button has a unique ID, you could use Click ID equals, or you can even use Click Text if that works better. The key is to find something unique that only applies to the button you want to track. Now let's save the trigger. Next, we need to create a tag to send an event to GA4. To do this, let's navigate to Tags. And let's click New to create a new tag. Let's name the tag Google Analytics GA4 Deals Button Click. And let's select Tag Configuration. Choose Google Analytics. And select GA4 Event as the tag type. Now let's select our measurement ID variable. For the event name, I'm going to enter select_button, but you can name the event anything you like. Now you can add additional parameters to the event if you want to track extra details. Let's select Event Parameters. And let's add a parameter. Let's enter button text as the name of the parameter. And let's select the click text variable as the value. This will automatically capture the button text so we can report on this in Google Analytics. Now we need to add our trigger to the tag, so let's select Triggering and select the trigger we just created. Now let's save the tag. And we need to test everything to make sure it's working correctly, so let's click Preview. Tag Assistant loads. We enter the URL of our website and click Connect. Our website loads. Now let's click the button. And let's open the Tag Assistant tab. We can see our GA4 event has fired. And if we select the event on the left, we can see the parameters that were sent to GA4, including the button text. Great, it's working. When you've checked that your button is being tracked correctly, you can head back to Google Tag Manager and publish your changes. Once your GTM container is published, you'll be tracking button clicks from your Wix website into Google Analytics. And if you're not seeing the tag fire, double check your trigger conditions and test different variables like click ID or click text. If you run into any issues, let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe for more tips on GA4, GTM and more. You'll find links to my full courses in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.